guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. I'm here with my man Wheels on the bench. And I don't know how long you guys have been watching our YouTube, but about, a year and a half, 2 years ago, we did a little bit of filming with Wheels. Now, originally, Wheels, what are you benching now?
Last month at my third attempt, I took 455.
Alright, so he's pushing mid-4s, high 4s. Alright, and back when this video was shot, he was doing what, like 380?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep.
And back then he had a heave style to him. So we talk a lot about eliminating that heave. What he would do is, he had the toes back style, right?
Yep.
Still do, but he would come down rather quick. He would really sink it into his stomach, and then he'd try to heave it up and get that momentum to help him through.
Yep.
He's made some changes now, which have really helped him excel higher 400s and whatnot. So, Wheels, why don't you just first explain or show a little bit about what you used to do, and then some of the big changes you made to help push you across to the 4s and whatnot.
So I'll show you
So you're going to show us what you used to do?
the heave, yeah.
So this is what he used to do.
It's gonna be hard to even mimic it.
Yeah, he fell so out of groove with it now, which is good. That he's gonna have a hard time just showing us.
It's basically just like a
Kind of fall into his lats, his head's out of the bench, his chest is caved,
yeah.
and then you see he uses the heel, he kicks it in last minute, and he's just relying on his body creating momentum to help him off his chest.
Yeah,
and where were you stalling out there mostly? About mid-range, whatever?
Yeah, so it's like as soon as I break, to the point where my elbow, basically to the point where you're about to lock out, as soon as I hit that, it was just dead stop.
So normally with a heave bencher like that, that's traditionally what'll happen. They'll get that momentum off the chest, but that tightness just isn't there to carry them through. They don't really have even an opportunity or a chance to really finish the lift, even if their triceps are strong. So what are some of the big changes you made?
Big changes were focusing on putting the weight into my lat.
Lats.
Focusing on keeping elbows and wrists stacked on top of each other.
Stacked joints, very important.
And when I'm bringing the bar down, is bringing my chest to the bar rather than bringing the bar to my chest.
And you're still practicing constant leg drive.
Constant leg drive.
Constant tension.
Constant tension in my legs, and then as soon as I hit my chest, driving through my legs, driving back towards the bench, and just pushing, creating one big momentum to push everything
absolutely.
back.
We also did a video on bar path together, how not to bend straight up and down, but rather come back at a slight angle.
Yep.
So why don't you show us what you're doing now? And you can see he's very, very controlled when he comes down. So he's going to get into his full setup here for us, trying to plant onto his trap. See that little pushback really got him that extra bit. Alright, he's going to try to keep his chest up the entire time. So watch it. Now pretend there's 400 something pounds on here. Alright, look at that tension he's creating, and then boom. And then I want you to take a look here at his forearms too. Hold it there for a sec. Just take a look at his forearm. Now he's in a position to toss that bar back. His elbows are under the bar. Alright, not too far under. He's still pretty stacked, but his forearms dictate the angle he's going to throw the bar. So he's in a position to get that bar back over his shoulders. You can fire. You see? Normally, come down and then let your elbows swing out from under you. Yeah, so see, normally you touch and those elbows, even bring them out even further. See, that's normally what you'll see a lot of times people do, but he doesn't do that. Go back to what you normally do. That's something I really want to point out in this new style. Look right there. Forearms dictate where he's going to throw the bar. He's keeping constant tension. You'll see he comes down really slow, but he's not burning himself out much because why? He's in his lats. Alright, he's catching that bar with his lats. He's gotten really good at that. He's learned how to tune in with his back. Okay, bring it back and relax. So that's a huge thing. He can bring it down slow and controlled now. He's lowering into his lats, so he's preserving his arms, his tricep strength, but he's keeping constant tension.
Yep.
So he's not at any point in time switching to momentum-based lifting. Constant tension, gets a smooth pause touch, fires back.
Yeah, a lot of people question me about that. They question why I come down so slow, but it's the only way I keep constant tension.
Yeah. I mean, it's always something to work on, getting a little quicker down there, but as long as you're in the lats, it's not too much of a worry about burning out your arms. You know, you think you're spending a lot of time kind of burning out your arms, keeping so much tension coming down, but it's actually the best thing. You got a lot of distance to travel,
yep.
and that keeps them tight. So much better than trying to drop it and then heave it. So, the success speaks for itself. I mean,
Yep.
you're pushing the mid-4s now.
Yep.
Things probably feel a lot better.
Way better.
And where would you say you stall out now? Like, what is your lacking factor now? Because obviously you can get the good pump off your chest.
Now it's more or less just the lockout. It's just triceps really at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing a lot of tricep work. It's just, as far as getting it off my chest and getting to the point of lockout, I'm pretty good with. It's just that extra little lock in my elbows is where I stall out.
But now he's in a position to actually use his tricep strength as opposed from before. So as long as he's building that up, I'm sure he'll break through the lockout. He's got a long range guy. That's typical for someone that has to press that far. But now he's given himself a chance to actually be able to fight through the weight.
Yep.
And I'm sure now you can stick with weight longer. It's not as quick a fail.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Now I can actually grind out reps.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, you seen it here. Wheels making ton of progress, big changes on the bench. Take what he just talked about today and start applying it to your training. You know where to find us. You can meet us on a bench.